If you want to be the hottest girl at the bar, keep watching this makeup tutorial. I did my makeup yesterday to go out, and I used this picture as a little bit of an inspo. I think doing my eyeliner like this made all of the difference. I never wear primer, don't think it works. We're going in with the Rhode Berry Restore Cream. Always need a hydrated base. Your makeup will blend so much better. This new House Labs concealer is actually one of the best concealers I've ever used. I put that really close to my lash line. Put some under my nose because I tend to get a little red around there. And then clearly I have an issue going on. So I take it there and I always drag it upwards. I always wait for my concealer to sit for a little bit before I blend it out because it gives more coverage. And House Labs sent me this concealer brush. It's a fantastic brush. Blend that out. Still focusing it very close to my lash line, and I blend upwards. Take it on my eyelids too. Also blend down my nose. I'm very good at covering up pimples. All you do is tap around it. You never want to put a brush or a beauty blender directly on the blemish that you have. You want to go around so that all of the coverage just stays in the center. Look at that. You literally can't see it. Make sure everything is seamlessly blended. I always take a brush and really just go all over my face just to make sure that everything's blended in. I hate when like you see streaks or anything like that. I love a good defined cheekbone. This product is amazing. It's the Say Sun Melt. There's like, looks kind of gross, sorry. Take it on an angled brush. I really just follow my cheekbone. Always blend up and out. That also matches your face to the rest of your body. So add some on my chin. With this same product, I'm gonna contour my nose. I use the Patrick Ta nose contour brush. Trick for this is to do two little lines right here. Like my nose already looks smaller. And then underneath here. And you blend down. For this, I really just blend it into my eyebrow. Next up is powder. I'm going in with two. First, on a dense brush, take the light shade and then dip it into the darker shade. Pack that on right under my eye. I don't like a full matte face. I like to look like I'm alive and glowing. So this powder right here, it's the Kosas Cloud Set, doesn't take away the shine, but it takes away like you looking oily, if that makes sense. I just keep taking these two powders and setting my face. Using Benetint for blush, this stays on all night. Usually do 3 layers. I find that to be the most long lasting. I want your face to be lifted, so I'm just pushing up my brows with a Patrick Ta brow gel. You kind of just push them up and then drag it down. Or onto eyes. I'm using the Makeup by Mario Master Matte palette, and I'm just taking a brush like this. The sirens need to stop. Taking this shade right here and throwing that in the crease and blending it out. This is super simple. That's all we're gonna do. Then take a very small brush, like the smallest brush that you have, and I'm dipping it into the dark brown shade. And I'm creating a wing. I always explain how to do a wing by making believe you have an extra long eyelash and you just follow that line. It completely changes the shape of your eye. You want to create a natural cat eye. Dipping that brush back in to the same color, adding that on my inner corner. You want this to be angled down. This step, you're gonna need some type of liner. I'm using a dark brown liner. This is the Bobbi Brown Defined Gel Eyeliner in Chocolate Truffle. What you do is connect the dots. So I'm connecting this wing to this wing. I feel like eyeliner just like elevates how you look. I feel like everyone has their own mascara routine, so I'm just adding telescopic to mine. Eyes are done. We're gonna go in with a bronzer and a fan brush. And I'm really just going over where I put the cream contour. I always define my freckles. I go in with this pen, water-based pen, which is really cool. And it's really easy to use. I also always define this little freckle and then this one. This might be shocking, but I also use this as a lip liner. And I do the outer edge. I line my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Love Trap. And then I go right over that with Benetint. As that dries down, I go over that liner with the Makeup by Mario lip pencil in Chris. And that's literally all you have to do. It's a hot girl makeup look. I'll do a little close up. Once again, slate it.